Hello again, folks. Today is, what's today, 21st, I think. It's 9:40 a.m. This is a problem that's been going on for quite a while. I was supposed to be in my chair by 9 o'clock in the morning. And that's because weeks ago, it'll be a couple of months ago, I think it's been over a month, I was supposed to start telling the kitchen what I wanted to have for like lunch and supper. And you have to put this piece of paper in, which I have over there, I can't reach it, by 10 o'clock in the morning. Prior to that, I think I covered this part of this in a previous video, that I had been getting up, and this is for therapy reasons, because my legs get really bad if I don't get up every day. If I don't get up, like when I was sick, there has to be a really good reason. Like I was very sick. I slept for like 4 days. I'm not exaggerating. I was up for like, I think an hour, maybe two per day. I woke up just to take my medicine. That was it most of the time. Till the very end. And then I was surprised that I was able to stay awake for so long. It's because I was getting better. If I have blotches on my face, it's because of my headset. I have to use a disinfecting thing on my headset. And these people won't let me use it except every now and then when I get somebody to let me have one. And sometimes they stand there and watch me use it. It's crazy. It's like prison rules here. Anyway, so it's 9:42 in the morning right now. I was supposed to be in my chair. Oh, yeah, 42 minutes ago. And that's so that I could tell the kitchen, because they don't put out the menus right away. So I could tell the kitchen by, so I could tell the kitchen by 10 a.m., which is in less than 20 minutes, what I'm having for lunch and dinner. Because I have to look at the menu, find out what they have. If they have fish, which I'm allergic to, and pork, which I don't really like, then I have to have something else, right? Plus they give me beans and stuff like that more often than they should. Well, it's pretty much it. 60 or 70% of the meals have some kind of beans or something I can't have because of the, what do you call it? The, not the infectious disease, the get doctor. I forget what he's called. Gastrointestinal. Yeah. Doctor told me I can't have anything that gives you gas because I spent a month in the hospital with a tube down my nose and some kind of suction device. I was trying to pull something out of me. I don't know. And then that didn't work, so they had to go in from the other end. And that didn't work the way they wanted it to. So they said it was going to take probably years for this problem to clear up. And part of my treatment is to not eat anything that gives me gas. So I have to tell them all the time. In addition to that, I have to be in that chair so that my legs don't seize up because I have MS. And the longer I spend in the bed, the worse I get. So I have to spend time in the chair so I can relieve pressure, change my position. Oh man, why do I get so yawning all the time? Probably because I don't talk anymore. It's 9:44, just in case somebody comes through the door. Put me in a chair, which they should have done almost an hour over. Well, about an hour ago. Is they're supposed to come in here, clean me up, get me ready for the day, put me in the chair, and just put me in the chair takes probably 5 minutes. By the time they put the thing under me, pick me up with the lift, put me in the chair. The other part takes anywhere from, depends on who it is, 5 to 10, 15 minutes. So you're looking at a good 15, 20 minutes. And that's if they don't mess around, they just do what they gotta do, get me in the chair. It's been a problem for a while. Back in the beginning, it was, I've been put in the chair early, I think twice. Once when I said, don't worry about any time before lunch because I wasn't aware of this 10 o'clock thing. And so I was just complaining whenever they would give me the wrong lunch. Then about 2 months ago, the unit manager gave me these sheets and said, you have to, before 10 o'clock, fill this up and put it in so that they know what to give you. Now, at the time, I said, well, so what, I have to do their job too? And so I said, that's all right. To myself, I'll do that. So I just changed my the time I'm supposed to be in the chair from any time before lunch, which is noon. It's supposed to be 11:40 to before 9, which is basically right after breakfast. Because the breakfast runs it's supposed to be 7:40, but it ends up being 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock is usually about the time that we get our lunch or breakfast. So, and breakfast runs at least a half an hour, depends on who's here or, when they pick up the trays. So basically, right after breakfast, I'm supposed to get put in that chair. I think it's happened once. And I say that because that's the earliest. I'm just not sure if that was before 9. That was a girl named Kai. She's not even certified yet. She's brand new. Like the other girl, who's Alexis, who's the only other one who got me up before early. She got me up at 7:30 one day, which shocked me. And that was when I was supposed to anytime before lunch. And she came in and asked me, I said, okay, if she gets me up now? I said, yeah. I said, anytime before lunch. This is before lunch. So it was like 7:30 when she put me in the chair. So now, these CNAs seem to be, they can dictate how much of their job they do. Whether they clean you up or not, whether they, one time I asked the girl to open a Coke for me, not Coke, but root beer. I asked her to open a root beer for me. She turned around and said, why can't you do it yourself? I was like, all right, don't worry about it. I'll do it myself. She's the one this morning. Usually in the morning if I have a urinal that needs to be emptied, when they pick up my tray, they usually empty the urinal. So this morning I did it, and she said, I'm picking up trays. Take that off of there. I was like, what the hell? Same girl. And who used to be nice to me. She's one of the 5 I talked about in the other video. And so here I am. I told the unit manager, the noon unit manager, not the same one I talked to before. This is a new one. At 10 till 9, I actually put my light on. I don't know, 20 till. She finally answered my light a few minutes later. I told her at 10 till 9 that I needed to be in the chair by 9 o'clock. She said, okay, I'll let them know. Okay, I'll let them know. She's like, the only person above her is the director of nursing. And she said, okay, I'll let them, being the CNAs, let them know. What, did the CNAs run this place? I just can't believe that the boss, who's 2 levels above them, said, okay, I'll let them know. So I guess now CNAs, they decide how much of their job they're going to do, whether or not you're therapeutically being, whether they're going to actually do what your medical file says. I'm just blown away that these CNAs who are nobody are really running this place, evidently. So, I figured by now, I forget how many minutes ago I started this video, that somebody would have came in, made me shut off the video because they're putting me in the chair, but no. So let me talk about something I was going to make another video about, because I think I covered everything. it blows my mind that the CNAs evidently are picking and choosing what and when they do anything. I've been pretty much last since I've been here, and I don't understand that. Why is it me that's last? This unit, as I understand it, is half empty. Why am I still waiting until just before lunch to go in a chair when when before they had twice as many people and are still getting put in the chair at the same time? It seems to me they're doing whatever the hell they want to do when they want to do it, and I am not on that list. That's what it seems like. And at this point in time, it seems like I am not on that list because of what that girl said. I have to find out what the hell she said. Because this is ridiculous. At this point, there's several I could get in trouble with the state. And at least the one guy that I can get put in prison for what he said. And I don't want to have to do any of that. But if they continue to show their ass like this, yeah, I'm going to. I'm going to do something. And they're not going to like it at all. But they've got no one to blame but themselves. Anyway, on to the other topic. The other topic was when I was in the meeting the other day, and this has been bothering me actually for the past couple of days. When I was in the meeting the other day, the girl that did the meeting was it was events coordinator's assistant. There's an event coordinator, and then she has an assistant. Honestly, I have no idea why there's more than one of those, because it seems to me only one of them ever actually does anything, and that's usually the assistant. I've never seen her boss do anything. So one time she did one of these resident council meetings, and supposedly she bought like some snacks for some people. I've never seen them, so I have no idea. I asked if she'd take her, ATM card. She said no, because nobody here has an ATM card. Well, I do. That's what I use for everything, is my ATM card. I have no idea what the hell they're talking about when they say nobody else here has one. I don't understand that. But she won't take those. She'll only take cash. I don't have cash because I have an ATM card. They don't have an ATM machine here for me to get cash. So I guess I'm just SOL. Because nothing that the police puts on, I can pay for. Anyway, so at the resident council meeting, she kept coming in and giving her assistant a bunch of crap because she wasn't going fast enough for her taste. And I told her, I said, now, first of all, we had to vote for the president and the vice president. The president and the vice president, right? President and vice president. Then we had to vote. Then we had to have our resident council meeting, which was complaining about what was going on. And she goes to that one section basically at a time. You have housekeeping, you have maintenance, you have event coordinator, then you have CNAs, you have nurses, you have administration. She goes through those one section at a time. And if you have complaints about anyone, you talk about it. Well, there were quite a few complaints about housekeeping, CNAs, the nurses. There was only one complaint really about that I can remember about the administration, but this took a while. Now this meeting ran from 3:30 to before dinner. Dinner is whatever time, but they start gathering, I guess, at 5. So that's an hour and a half. Well, it took us a half an hour just to do the president, vice president business, because this was like a last minute thing that the assistant didn't know about. So we had about an hour, and she came in 3 times, I think, at least twice. 3 times during that meeting saying, you need to hurry up. And the girl that is the assistant, she's a very high functioning autistic. So she's got a disability. And you can hear it in her voice. She gets very flustered. when you jump on her when you put pressure on her, she gets very flustered. And I don't think that's because of, I mean, anybody would get flustered, but because she's autistic, she got very flustered. And she said autism isn't her only issue, is the only thing that disables her. And I'm like, well, you need to talk to HR or somebody because she shouldn't be talking to you like that. Not just because she's disabled, that alone is enough, but because it's a meeting where the residents of this facility complain about problems with the staff here, which means she needs to shut the hell up and let us do what we gotta do until we're done. Not pressure us because, oh my God, schedule it off or whatever that case may be. We're supposed to have as much time as we want. That means that meeting should have taken place earlier so that we could have got the VP and the president out of the way and still had plenty of time. I would say at least 2 hours to complain. If the meeting ends early, okay, you do something else. You're an events coordinator for crying out loud. That's all you do. You put together coloring books and stuff. So shut the hell up and let her do the damn meeting. So I don't know what her problem was with this girl. It's like she's got an issue with her, or actually maybe it's with everybody. I don't know. Maybe she's just got issues. But I've seen her that day, as a matter of fact, going to lunch with someone else, and she's all laughing and carrying on. But when it comes time to deal with evidently us and this girl, she's got no patience at all. That woman there, I would have a little talk with her if I was a boss, and I'd tell her she needs to straighten her shit up, or she's heading up the road. That's what I would tell her. And I understand this is public, and if she's watching, straighten your shit up, or you be heading up the road. One way or another, I'll make it happen. Legally, of course. I'm not going to do something because you're going to step in it. You're going to do something stupid, and I'm going to be there to take care of it. So, stop messing with people. Understand that you're not the most important person there, and understand that other people, even the person who works for you, is more important than you are. What the hell is wrong with you? She's got a disability. You do not. Anyway, all right, it's 10 o'clock now. I'm still here. Gee, how many people are ahead of me at 9 o'clock? I'm going to I might be doing another video here soon because I'm fixing to have a little chat with the unit manager or the DON's in a meeting right now, so I can't talk to her, at least the unit manager. So I'll talk to you later. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And if you can, send me something on cryptic.blockchain. It's DIC or CRI, not CRY, cryptic.com. CRIDICK.blockchain. All right, thanks. Bye.